Hello everyone. So today in this video, I will actually explain why transformational game can be a perfect tool for someone who is a coach, who is a psychologist, or who is an energy practice. So basically the transformational game just by itself, it can be helpful. It can be bringing you money, right? But what it does, a transformational game is a diagnostic tool. So it's not going to help you to solve the problem. It will show you the problem. So it will show you the problem towards your money. So like if you still don't have the desired amount of money that you want, and you already put in the efforts, right? Or like you either don't put any efforts because and the game will give you the answers. Why is that happening, right? But the game is like I said, it's a diagnostic tool. So it's not going to help you to solve the problem. But why it is a great tool for somebody who is already a practitioner and who knows who have like either energy tools or like their coaching tools to help you solve this problem, right? And to come on the next level. Because like whenever you just come into the psychologist or to somebody who works with negative beliefs or like who works like with any other modalities, you can start with something and you will you will be explaining a problem. There will be you will definitely help the client to find the solution, but sometimes it does take a few sessions, right? Like of course, like it can be for some people it can be like right away they know the problem, they know where it comes from, but most of the time it sits like really deep subconsciously, and sometimes it takes like up to a few sessions where you will come to like the core problem. So what the game does, it's shown because like basically playing a game, you're like more relaxed. In the game, somehow you're like moving around the field. And in the other video, I actually recorded demo version how it looks like, right? Like how you can find the answers with the help of the card, with the help of the metaphorical cards. So it will show you like and basically with the individual game, all of the um, hints, like all of the cards, they will be about the same. So you will get the idea, you will actually get the core problem where you need to look at, right? It can be like either generic scenarios that you like basically there's like one negative belief that sits in your head and like it blocks you. Basically the first part, what it helps with, it helps to understand the problem faster and go towards the problem deeper so you know what to work with so you can solve it much faster, right? The other part, what it does, like what the game does, so like right now, like if you will look at the market, there's like a lot of coaches, right? And like a lot of psychologists, and what will help you to basically stand out from that, right? To be like to show your uniqueness is basically when you will be attract people to the game, because like with the game, like for some people who is like thinking that psychology is like serious, like right, it is like it may be like sometimes painful, or like I need to tell all of my secrets and something else. So people will be kind of stopping themselves to go to the session, right? Or they will be searching through the different people, like looking to find the person that will fit them, right, the most. And why the game helps is basically when the people when the client will be attracted to the game and he or she wants to work with the finances, right? So through the game you can see what you want to work with, right? Well, through the game you can actually see why it stops. So basically just playing the game you can already help the client, right? So the client will be leaving you knowing what to work with. So basically you didn't even do the session, you didn't even do the healing, but you just helped them to play in the game and they already got the answers. So just by getting the answers they already can change a lot, right? But if you after communicating with you through the game, most likely if this is the person who got attracted to you, they play the game and they see what are you about, right? Most likely they will come to the session with you. They want to continue the progress. So what I do, like I do play the sessions, I do the individual game. Well, I work with the negative beliefs, so transform negative beliefs. And with the game, like I said in the beginning, right? So we can definitely start just the session without the game. And like sometimes, yeah, it can be one session. Sometimes, the core problem will be later, right? But with the game, I was surprised so many times, but like how like it can take like only half an hour but the game will show you like what are those like painful points that you need to look at, and basically working with them you can transform like your money scenarios, like money beliefs, like towards the next goal. So if you're working with like the next limit, right, so it can be like 5,000 per month or 10,000 per month, but whatever goal you're working with, the game will show you like what exactly you need to look at. You looking at that, you transforming that, and like you can go and like reach another goal, right? So basically, in my practice, I already combine that. So like it's a part, half of the session when we actually diagnose the problem, and half of the session we transform the problem. And for like some other people, it can be like, you just playing the game as a diagnostic tool. People will get the insights. And if they want to go deeper and if they want to transform and heal, it can be another session, right? But the game kind of introduce you to the client. So they will know like, is it the person whom I want to trust, whom I want to tell, like, what is it that bothers me, even if the topic is about the finances, but like it's most likely not about the finances, right? We know that it can be not just about the money that we're going to be looking at, right? And the game is not just like just a few points where you need to like do this and this and this. There's a lot of things. So basically working just with metaphorical cards, because like there is some similar games where they will be basically just like showing how like is it for you, how you can receive money, spend money, something else. But this is more about everything. So this game will show you like, is it the generic scenarios that influence that? Is it not enough financial knowledge that you basically may be missing? Or is it like, it will be showing you like what field you need to look at to pay attention to, right? Is it more actions that you need to start doing? Is it more strategies that like the person is missing? Is it the energy level and what can actually help to increase that energy level? Or is it the intuition that they either like using or not using? So I think it's a really helpful tool. So like I said, you can use it just by itself. So even if you're not psychologist or like you don't know any practices or anything, just playing the game, you're already helping the person. And basically you can only do in just like playing the game, right? Even without adding something else. So if you're interested in becoming a host of the game, so it's not so you will be the one who is either doing it online with the screen like that will look like that, right, with the application, or you want to have like the table version, right, that you can actually play offline, put it on the table and have the actual cards. So I do have a Facebook page where I put all of the detailed information. So if you're interested, I'm gonna comment. I'm going to leave it in the comment section, the information about the Facebook page where you can find all of the information about the game. Or just send me a message if you need more information.